Welcome to my channel. Once upon a time, in a small and tranquil village, there lived a wise old man known for his wisdom and sense of humor. The villagers respected and admired him greatly, often seeking his advice and guidance. He always welcomed them with a warm smile, offering deep insights he had gathered over the years. One day, a troubled young woman came to the sage, appearing exhausted and anxious as she searched for answers to her worries. Her mind was filled with questions about her future, and she struggled to find inner peace. As she approached the wise man, her anxiety was clear in her eyes, and she implored him, saying, "Sir, how can I find true happiness?" The sage listened intently, and then invited her to sit with him under the shade of a blossoming cherry tree. The setting was calm and refreshing, with the scent of the flowers enhancing the peaceful atmosphere. The sage picked up a cup of tea and began pouring it slowly. When the cup was full, he did not stop and continued pouring until the tea overflowed onto the ground. The young woman watched this with confusion and finally said, "Sir, the cup is already full. Why do you keep pouring more tea?" "It's just being wasted." The sage smiled and replied gently, "Your mind is like this cup. It's filled with worries, anxieties, and fears. You are seeking answers without making room for them, just as this cup cannot hold more tea unless some is emptied. To find true happiness, you must create space within yourself." The sage's words were deep and meaningful. The young woman paused to reflect on what he said, then asked, "But how can I empty my mind of worries? My fears seem overwhelming, and I can't let them go." The wise man took a moment to enjoy the beauty of their surroundings, then pointed to the nearby river and said, "Look at the water in the river. It flows effortlessly and never clings to anything, always in motion, adapting to the river's bends. Similarly, you must learn to flow with life, accepting joys and sorrows without clinging to them." The young woman's eyes lit up with understanding, realizing that her fears stemmed from resisting change. She had been trying to control everything around her, leading to constant anxiety. She now understood that true happiness comes from accepting things as they are and letting go of attachments. From that day forward, the young woman became a frequent visitor to the wise old man. Over time, she learned how to empty her mind of worries and live in the present moment. She started appreciating each moment and finding beauty in the simplest things. Her heart began to fill with inner peace and gratitude for life. The wise man became a mentor to her on her journey toward inner peace. The young woman learned that life is full of challenges, and that happiness isn't in fulfilling every desire, but in accepting life's offerings. She shared this wisdom with others, understanding that detachment from attachments and desires brings clarity and tranquility to the mind. As time passed, the young woman grew stronger and more serene. She smiled with confidence, handling her problems with balance and wisdom. She realized that life is about change and flow, and that resisting this natural process hinders happiness and inner peace. One day, the young woman said to the sage, "Sir, I feel like I am living a new life. I've learned so many life lessons and understood the importance of balance in everything." The sage smiled and said, "That is the secret, my child. Balance and moderation are the keys to happiness. Always remember, anxiety doesn't change events. We must do what we can and let go of what we cannot control. Life is like a river. We must flow with it and not try to control it. The story ended, but the wisdom it imparted left a lasting impression on the young woman and the villagers. They learned that life is about accepting things as they are, and that true happiness lies in inner peace and balance. As the story concluded, the wise sage imparted a final piece of advice to the young woman, emphasizing the importance of balance in life. He said, "Remember, true happiness is not found in resisting the flow of life, but in embracing it. Let go of your worries and open your heart to the present. The beauty of life lies in its imperfections and constant change. Seek peace within, and you will find it reflected in the world around you." With these words, the young woman left, carrying with her a newfound understanding of life's simple yet profound truths. Don't just watch, become part of our family. Subscribe now